Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Tyler. Indiana Jones. Great Circle. Here in the Ziggurat of Ur.
The Ziggurat of Ur.
Which is...
Jesus, this is deep.
Yeah, it's a little... That seemed unnecessarily dangerous.
I don't want to, like, run forward and then dive through the hole.
Please hold. Please hold.
So, fun fact. As with most things in this game, the Ziggurat of Ur is a real place.
No power.
Yep.
In Assyria.
It sure is, Dave.
I got it.
I didn't look up anything more than that. I just realized that it's an actual place, which is kind of cool. I like that sort of stuff.
Oh, here we are.
Clunk.
It worked.
Think you just jump over the railing?
Yeah, that probably tracks.
Yeah, you're fine. Push the button. That goes up.
Yeah, no, I'm just seeing if there's like a secret thing at the top of this shaft.
Secret thing that'll help us later. Nah, it just goes back up to where... Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Down to the bottom, town.
Remember, everybody, if you're on an elevator and you're on the top floor and you push the top floor button again, you go to the super secret top floor.
You clip through reality.
That's probably fine.
Something is blocking the lift.
You
I'll see what
think?
it is.
Gotta love that German engineering getting blocked up by everything.
I think it's more fascist engineering, really.
I mean, I didn't see any fascists here. Well,
They
I mean,
built it.
Nazis are fascists. Well, I'm saying that I don't see, like, Italian fascists
No
here.
problem.
There's the bottom.
Grab that rebar. Or not.
That's rope.
Well, whatever. God, this seems so fucking dangerous. Good on you, Machine Games, for making this fucking terrifying for anybody that's got a phobia of heights.
Oh god, do you see that down
Yes! I don't like it.
Have you
there?
found
No,
the
that
problem?
portal-looking fucker.
Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
How the fuck?
Here we go.
It's working.
Oh god.
Thank God it stopped. How did Voss get down here then?
Elevator?
But it was just blocked up. Did they block it up when they...
I don't know.
Oh, no!
A brave fight.
Lucas isn't here.
He was the one who caused the distraction so I could get you back to safety.
Yeah, I don't like
It's all
that.
Working out swimmingly. No, we're not.
Yeah, I guess we are.
We traveled together for a week and we said 6 words to each other. There's your book.
Let me see here.
Last book. And everything is in here.
Okay.
But we need to go there.
Well, you need to go there to find out that you can't open the door, I bet.
Use your big muscles, Jones.
Some help.
Oh, maybe you can. Uh-oh.
They're not going to be like, oh, you just skip that entire section over there.
Yeah.
Madre mia.
Oh.
Huh. Is that the
Noah's
Ark?
Ark?
Is that what I think it is?
It's Noah's Ark.
What the shit?
It's real?
What is it doing in Iraq?
I mean, the
Or
Mediterranean...
rather, what is it doing,
It was
like, hundreds of feet
deliberately a long time
underground in Iraq?
What does Noah's Ark have to do with the stones?
I don't know yet. But we need to find them before Voss figures it out.
What if he already knows?
Well, then we can't let him have the stones.
That tent. Looks like that's the only way into the Ark. No. Wait.
What?
If we're both caught, Voss gets the stones.
Don't give them to her.
I'll go down. Find a safe way
Don't
through.
give them to...
You stay here.
I want to come
You
with
stay
you.
here with the stones until I come back. Okay.
What if you don't come back?
Well, then you get the hell out of here.
You'll have one hell of a story to tell.
Uh-oh. Tyler, I think you might have just skipped that whole section.
I might have.
Uh-oh.
Wie viele Männer sind außer Gefecht? Die Hälfte mindestens. Ein Riese. Das ist denn nun schon wieder. Was ist denn hier los?
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, thank God. Whew, that was worrying.
Just 1 second. Just gotta...
We got some more
Oh,
archaeology
right.
to do.
Okay, so this is where all of the little things go, Dave.
Ah,
I need a better angle.
there you go.
This room, what is it for?
All right, Gina's just going to say random things now because she's not actually here. Did we
Yeah, that's
really
fine.
get that many? No. Okay. Fuck.
Okay.
I see. Kinda.
So I have to use
As
every single one I have, apparently.
Okay. How many do we have?
Like a lot.
I feel like this is going to get to a point where we're just like, oh, and then one other thing.
We have, come on, man. Fucking 44 of them.
44 left.
Yes.
Alright, well, let's get all of these out. That's what she said.
Nope.
I don't feel like that's right. It does not jump gaps.
We may be here for a hot second.
Yep, Jim, feel free to fast forward, because this is just going to be puzzle bullshit. All 50 relics over the course of your adventure. Wait, what? Oh, Tyler,
What?
you have 49 artifacts.
Do we have to come back?
Yes.
There's... Well, what's the first one, either way?
Okay. Oh. Okay, so opening this specifically gets you the post-credit scene. It does not actually... Like, it ends the game. So you're encouraged to finish the game first, and then come back and do this.
I see. So should we just grab all of these and leave?
You can leave them in there, right? Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
No, he's probably grabbed them. Okay, we're back. A dinosaur story. We'll be back for the secret vault after we finish the game.
We're doing it later.
For now,
Anything up here?
let's go finish the game.
Nope.
Alright, I don't know what the deal is with the frickin' Noah's Ark.
Your guess is as good as mine, Dave. We got 3 more notes. And they're all down there.
Yep.
There's one right there.
Alright. Now that our little sojourn is complete. Maybe don't piss off all the Nazis in here?
Das ist seltsam.
Never mind.
Well, a little late for that.
No guns!
Ich könnte dich im Schlaf besiegen.
Sorry.
Man, you don't know how many Nazis we punched today, sir. God, there's so many. They're breeding like ants. Sir, I am the king of the fascist fighting ring.
Whoops.
Get that hat. Alright, round 2, motherfuckers, let's go!
Ich brauche irgendein Versteck.
Alright, problem solved.
I don't think we need to stealth through here anymore, Dave.
Hooray!
The problem has solved itself.
Oh my fucking god. And this is why you don't play stealth games.
But at the same time,
Oh, dude.
we gotta punch Nazis.
I mean, fuck yeah. Fuck Nazis. But not like that. So is there a document in here?
Don't know. Not on the map.
This must just be the stealthy way of getting to the tent.
Probably. Ooh.
Tire iron? Aw. He's even wielding it
been nice
in
to
a fucking
beat a
murder
Nazi.
way.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So the tent's... Oh, okay, I see.
I think there's a document on the other side of the secret vault. The hull is made of a wood similar to oak, but stronger and far more durable to the ravages of time. In the English translation of the King James Bible, this is referred to as gopher wood. Make thee an ark of gopher wood, room shalt thou make on the ark, thou shalt pitch within it and without with pitch. Genesis 6:14. From the Hebrew gopher, which in our Luther Bible has been translated into firwood. Since ordinary firwood would have disintegrated after thousands of years, I would postulate 2 theories. Firwood is a mistranslation, and the ark was built using wood taken from an extinct species of trees, or it was treated using a forgotten ancient process, making it unusually durable. After the conclusion of the experiment, I would suggest dismantling the ark and testing the wood to see if its properties can be replicated into a new type of material.
Psycho.
Before swine.
So, yeah, that's behind the vault.
Yeah. And then there's...
So the last note is behind the vault.
Yeah, and we can't actually get into this tent, I don't think. Oh, maybe we can. Oh, alright.
I like how we promised Locust that we'd leave, and then we're like, no, I must know.
Hey, it's Locust.
Lucas. I'm gonna get you out of this, pal.
I must admit, Dr. Jones,
Ah, fuck.
I was not expecting the Giants to attack. It gave me quite a headache.
Oh, he took your police
What did you do
special.
to him?
Horse tranquilizer did the trick.
Jesus.
Are you not impressed? You found the Ark of the Covenant, yes, but I found Noah's Ark.
What makes you think it's the real one?
Come on, Indiana. Please. Isn't it time we dispense with the pettiness already? Why don't you and I have a meeting of the minds instead?
He
Something
wants
more befitting of this
to
glorious,
impress
historic moment
Indiana.
we find ourselves in.
It seems like.
What I'd like to do is put the guns down.
Go ahead. I'll knock your teeth out.
Fair warning. I have mastered the lethal Japanese hand-to-hand combat art of karate.
I don't know why that's
I
funny.
have my guard shoot you. Tell me, Dr. Jones. What do you know about the myth of the Great Flood?
Which one? There's thousands to choose from.
They're all over the world, right?
You have the classic from the Hebrew Bible, the Sumerian creation myth, the Great Flood of the Chinese Ganyu, the Blood Deluge of Ymir, and of course there's the numerous Greek myths. While the names of the survivors change, Noah, Pyrrha, and Deucalion,
They all point to the same real event. I will tell you everything I know. And after, we'll have ample time to knock each other's teeth out.
floods have happened since the dawn of time. They're just
I see you
stories.
right there.
Well, every good story is true in one way or another. And I know one you haven't heard of.
But he is excited.
He is.
Please come.
He wants to show off.
I want the thing. Give me the thing. Let me get the thing.
Nope.
No.
You have to go back and...
I know. They're
Yeah.
like, look at this thing. You can't have it.
From an excavation in North Africa. It details the story of the flood myth and its connection to the Great Circle. The Metatron, the voice of God, was sent down to instruct a mortal man, let's call him Noah, to build a giant vessel. The Ark. The angel gave Noah 17 stones, all imbued with the power to fold the earth. Yes! 17 stones, 17 words. Each stone connected to one of the locations of the Great Circle.
Okay.
Noah used the stones to gather animals from around the world, and then, after the flood was over, to repopulate the earth. And the stones were left hidden at each of the Great Circle sites under the protection of this ghastly race of giants.
Enough.
Yes. Some legends blamed the flood on them, so they needed redemption. But over time, the stones were lost, stolen, forgotten. So the giants formed an alliance with the Vatican to seek out and find the stones again. To keep them for men like us.
Men like you.
Tell me, Dr. Jones, where's Miss Lombardi?
Oh, she's gone. Long gone.
That is a shame. Because I have something she would want to hear.
Ah, shit.
This is Laura Lombardi, aboard the SS Comet. Voss, if you hear this, your experiment failed. The ship is stranded on a mountain. The captain wants me to perform the experiment again, to get us back to safety. But I refuse. I'd rather die with the stone than let you have it. I hope you burn it.
What a preposterous woman. And now she's dead. For what?
You will never understand.
Gina, what are you doing here?
Perdóname, Gina. Te ho mentito.
Punch him out!
All'inferno, Voss!
Yeah.
Je kunt hier reinkommen. Drawn to the memory of your dead sister like a rat to a stinking piece of cheese.
Hat die Steine nicht.
Natürlich nicht. Das Mädchen hat sie. Your weakness for the fairer sex has caused you to make many questionable decisions.
But we have one that he doesn't, right?
Da seid ihr endlich wie entzückend.
Or do we?
You're messing with powers beyond your control.
How dare you?
You should know by now, Indiana Jones. I am always in control.
Oh, yeah? Ow!
That was unpleasant.
I'm sorry, you need 4 engines to pull this thing?
I mean, that's a big fucking boat, Dave.
It is. Oh, you know what, Tyler? We're probably gonna blow it up.
Unfortunately.
Lake Hamar.
It still floats.
I mean, it still exists. It's made of wood after fucking 4,000 years?
Well, she didn't betray us, so...
Pardon me for interrupting you two little turtle-täubchen, but pay attention, Dr. Jones. You are about to witness history being made.
This seems to happen to him a lot.
Now, as your dear sister found out the hard way, using just a single stone is extremely unpredictable, completely useless for warfare. No. We need all the stones.
But you don't have the last one.
Oh. It was here the whole time.
Inserting the stones into the wheel of the Ark and speaking the words in the correct order will grant me the power to travel to any location I want in an instant. The gift from God given unto Noah, and now given unto me.
Did you really need to float the boat to do that?
The mighty German Wehrmacht.
I guess the
Panzer
Ark is
Division
part of
wheeling
it.
out of nowhere in the middle of Times Square, Washington, D.C., or in front of your university. Your friends, your family, your entire nation would be groveling before our feet within a single day.
I mean, you're not wrong.
When you write about this, Miss Lombardi, remember, Emmerich Voss, with 2 M's and 2 S's, like SS.
Because there was that note we found that was VOS.
They misspelled his name, yeah. Is there... Is there an issue there, Locust?
I think he's freaking out. Word speaker, earth splitter. Sun sparker. Oh yeah. Wave breaker. Name giver. Life.
Right, the knife. Totally was a Chekhov's gun.
Death miser. Green keeper. Lacerator. Conceiver. Oh shit. Oh shit. We've seen this happen before. Provenda.
Far knower.
Voss! You have to stop!
Quiet!
You don't know what you're doing!
Of course I do.
Noah was chosen by God!
Radem Khan. Ovid Naim.
Don't say the last...
Oh, yes! Right!
Alright.
Why are you laughing?
What did you think would happen?
Oh, here we go. Remote's starting to,
Oh, shit. God judge those who are worthy. The flood wasn't to save everybody, it was to wipe out the unworthy.
Right.
Everybody kind of forgets that part of it. Oh no.
Huh.
Oh damn, that guy's dead.
What is happening?
Do Lucas first.
You did this job. You sabotaged my experiment.
No, Voss! This is your own doing, not mine!
I mean,
Everything was perfect. I'm going to kill you all.
Hurry!
what the hell are you doing?
You're not going anywhere.
Oh shit, he's doing karate.
He knows karate!
Oh god, he's got like the crane stance and everything.
Oh, that...
Gift of God. Was a mind glass. This is your fault, Jones.
Is
No one
it?
to blame but yourself!
You might know karate, but I was raised on the streets!
I also beat the shit out of like 50 Nazis to get this far. Oh, you can't. Okay, so you have to dodge that.
Yeah. Oh!
You don't stand a chance, see? I know what it is. You couldn't let me outshine you.
You're delusional!
Kinda! Oh, get him! No! What?
It's time. You admit. Gina, I won.
Oh, fuck! Oh shit, Gina can't swim!
No, she can't. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Right. Okay.
Oh shit! Who's this fucking Nazi psychopath?
I warned you, Gina. I know karate!
This is ridiculous.
Just you and me, Joe.
Oh!
Ow.
I can take you on.
Can't save Miss Lombardi now, Dr. Jones.
What the fuck?
Take care of her.
Jones! Hang on!
Damn it!
Oh, fuck. Any day now, Gina.
Need to work on your swing, pal.
On your time.
Are you?
Oh, she's...
Jones! I got you.
Oh! Locus? I mean, he's tenacious. You gotta give him... Oh, boy. We gotta stop falling off this boat, Tyler.
Really.
Get away from there! You must have caused this! Move away! I will not let a degenerated monster like you tell me what to do!
Yeah, he's kind of lost it.
This is mine! You were born! This is mine!
It opens a portal.
And he was standing in front of the hole that did it.
It's like a mystical gun, portal gun thing, right?
Something like that.
Indiana Jones!
Focus.
Off boat! Now!
Where?
Stop!
You don't know how to swim.
Learn quick!
Hey, look, his hat.
Thank God for that. Can't lose that thing.
At least I think that was his hat.
Focus.
You think he survived?
I honestly have no idea.
Nope, that's just German's hat.
Proved it was worth it.
Huh. There's his
That's
hat.
his hat.
That's just God saying, thanks for helping.
It's like you. I'm not ready to smite you today for everything you've done.
Yeah.
I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. This is yours.
Somehow it survived the flood.
Laura's journal. Thank you.
Say, you want to stick around for a little while? Get some friends. They could show us the sights.
There's a war coming. And I have a hell of a story to tell. And I think you will be too busy chasing the past.
I don't know. Think I could make room for other things?
Lovey. Not now. Too much is at stake. Adios, Rambo. Jones!
Huh. Cute.
Timing when all of this is over.
She'll never be seen again.
Unless there's a sequel.
Maybe we can have that one to dinner!
Something more than bread and fruit.
I'd like that.
Aw, it's Dame Nawal's plane.
Oh, yeah. Of course she called it Laura. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba. So, possibly one of the best ways that this is an Indiana Jones movie is that all of the pieces were there for you to figure out that it was about Noah's Ark, and it didn't really click until the end.
Right.
You know? Like, why the hell would God give anybody the power of teleportation? Of course he gave it to Noah, so he could go all over the world and grab all of the animals.
Right.
It makes perfect sense. And that's fantastic.
I didn't see that that's where it was going, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Just so good.
Now, the only thing we have to know is how does Jones get his job back?
Yeah, which might be the post-credit sequence. Also, saving that fucking Indiana Jones march for the end. Gonna get us copyright strike, but whatever. Well, claim, not strike. I keep using that wrong.
Oh well, it'll be the last episode, so it's
Yep.
like, whatever.
Ba-ba-da. So, on a scale of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull to Last
Yep.
Crusade, where do you put this
Yep.
one?
I'd put it after Raiders and before Last Crusade.
Okay. I think it's definitely a better story than Temple of Doom.
Yeah, Temple of Doom is before Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, chronologically, and also it's not as solid of a story.
Yeah, like, Temple of Doom is Indiana Jones stumbles into a story. Raiders, he actually gets scouted for it, and Last Crusade, he also goes into it. But this one, like, he wasn't looking for the story until somebody attacked the university, and then suddenly he was all over it. You know?
Well, he was all over it once he learned that Voss is after the Great Circle.
Right. Before that, he was just kind of after his cat, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that if you do just the story stuff, the pace... one of the complaints about this game is that the pacing is off. If you do just the story stuff, the pacing is perfect.
Yeah, we spent, like, how many episodes wandering around Sukhothai? Like, if you just sprint forward to do the, field work and the main quest, then it's a lot.
Oh, here we go. Cast. Troy Baker, fantastic. Marios Gavrilis, holy shit, dude. What the fuck?
Rippin' Pepperoni's Tony Todd.
Tony Todd. Marcus Brody.
Tony Todd.
Father Antonio Morello, who was also... Oh, it was Enrico Colantoni? No kidding!
I don't know who that is.
You've seen Galaxy Quest, right?
Yeah.
The main alien guy. We need your help. That's Enrico Colantoni.
Oh. Neat. Well, they got Kieran Allen in there.
Yeah. In loving memory of Tony Todd, 1954 to 2024. A kindness.
I didn't catch who they got to play, what's his name? Sapito from the beginning. It'd have been cool if they'd gotten, what's his face? Doc Ock.
Oh,
why can't I not remember his name?
Wow. Wow. Alfred Molina.
That's it, yeah.
They wouldn't have brought him in.
If they
wouldn't have brought him in for a bit part like that.
I don't know, I think he would have loved to have done it.
Maybe.
Bring back his first role with the... I don't know.
Let me find out, since we...
I kind of doubt that it was him, though.
Oh, definitely. But, it was Great Circle. Indiana Jones on the Great Circle. Stars. Sapito was Joe Hernandez-Kolsky.
Okay, so not Alfred Molina.
Correct.
Oh, well.
The guy that they got to voice Uncle Sunan, I'm gonna horribly mispronounce this, and I apologize, is Vithaya Pansringam?
Okay.
Garm? Something like that. And man, he looks like Uncle Sunan.
Really?
Yeah.
Throw a picture of him up there, Jim. And put Uncle Sunan next to him. There you go.
Yeah, Enrico Colantoni is the surprise for me. What the?
I was not aware that like the section where I beat up all those Nazis or whatever was the last bit of like actual kind of gameplay. I thought there was like going to be a bit more where we like fought. I mean, we did fight Voss on the Ark, but
right.
You know what I mean? I didn't know that was like the end game.
Yeah. It did come up kind of quick, but at the same time, you also had to, go through all of Iraq. So I guess it was good. Like, it was a fitting ending. It was definitely a third act Indiana Jones thing, and then we wandered around and did shit to throw off the pacing, but whatever.
Yeah, and then Voss, exploded. That was great.
Yeah.
I love that.
He exploded twice, and then got shot in the chest.
With a laser beam of God.
Oh. But, okay, so scale of 1 to 10, this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want me to rate this
Yeah.
game?
Because I think I know what you're going to give it.
I'm going to give it about an 8.
I was wrong. I thought you were going to go with a 9.
Like, there are better narratives out there.
Yeah.
There are better, like, gameplay design. Like, the combat felt fun, like, punching Nazis and whatever, but, I mean, it wasn't, like, especially complex or anything.
Right.
Or especially interesting.
I feel like this is an
the-
adventure game, not an action game.
A little bit, yes. But, like, in kind of keeping in the spirit of Indiana Jones being kind of a B movie
Yeah.
series, this was kind of a B game, but it is a B game done to perfection.
That's fair. I will agree with that, actually. I think that the production values of this game, absolutely top-notch. The facial animations, the dialogue, the voiceover, the
casting was all great.
The level design, with a couple...
Level design was great.
Couple of weird exceptions.
Mostly in Sukhothai. The puzzles felt puzzly without being overly slowing you down. We didn't have to spend forever on any of the puzzles that I can recall. I mean, there's a few that I think noodled us like once or twice, but overall, I think we got through that pretty easily.
But I think once we figured out what the deal was with the puzzles, we either figured out, oh, this is how you do it, or, oh, we can't do this yet. So they did that really well.
Like the gears in Sukhothai.
Yeah. But honestly, I think that I would rate this game as a 9. I think the only thing that keeps it from being a 10 is the meandering nature of it, especially in Sukhothai. That boat drove me insane.
Yeah, we had to keep... I mean, if there was less back and forth that we had to keep doing, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But we had to go back and forth in that boat so much that it just ate up so much time.
Yeah.
And it's not like in Giza, where you can just walk
somewhere
straight across the desert or whatever. It's like, no, you gotta go around all these things and not run into stuff.
Yeah.
So
I think that...
There's the full orchestra there.
Yeah. I think that Sukhothai is possibly the low point of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is on such a high level that this is a fantastic 9 out of 10 game for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like of all of the games that we've done on the channel, and for anybody that hasn't been keeping track, it's more than 400, almost 500 games on the channel now. This game is probably one of the most technically well executed. Does that make sense?
It was awesome. Yeah.
Like, is it the best story? No. We've had better stories. Is this story going to stick in my head later? No. Am I going to remember punching Nazis for at least the rest of the year? Fuck yeah.
What the real question was it an effective Indiana Jones story?
Yes.
And the answer to that is absolutely.
Because they did not reveal what the whole point of it was until the end, but they gave you all of those breadcrumbs to add it up.
But it's also more that they kept to the spirit of the first 3 movies. Whereas I kind of feel that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and the Dial of Destiny kind of didn't.
Yeah.
So in that sense, this game is a better Indiana Jones movie than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull or Dial of Destiny.
Yeah. Well, I still haven't seen Dial of Destiny, but Kingdom of the Crystal Skull has so many problems. I still enjoyed it. But as an Indiana Jones story, yeah, we can get into that conversation another time if we really want to, and I don't really want to. But, I mean... But, yeah, like... I don't know, I missed who wrote this. I saw it on the list and I didn't actually call it out. But... well fucking done. Well fucking done. And... before we forget, an absolutely fantastic villain in Voss.
Oh my god, Voss was, I mean, I told you that from the beginning.
Oh my
I was so excited. You remember, I was so excited for you to see Voss.
Oh yeah.
Because he is perfect.
So good. So good! Like, a memorable villain will easily ratchet up your game so hard, and the only thing I'm sad about with Voss is that we didn't get to kill him ourselves. But Indiana Jones never actually kills the villain.
No, he doesn't.
Not once.
They kill themselves.
Yes.
Because, I mean, like, you remember Belloc?
Yeah.
You remember Donovan from Last Crusade?
Yep.
You kind of remember, what's-his-face from Temple of Doom? I don't remember, what's his name?
The guy that betrayed Shiva.
I know, I'm
Molaram.
Molaram,
Yeah.
that's it, Molaram. You remember him. I don't remember the name of the lady from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is.
I remember she was played by somebody.
But I don't believe that she was an effective villain. She was just kind of there to move the plot along.
She was intended to be like a mirror to Indiana Jones, and it did not work. Because
Voss was an effective
Voss
mirror.
was such an effective mirror. He was so excited to find everything. He was excited to share his findings with Indiana Jones at the end, which was still a ruse, but he was genuinely excited.
You could see it, like the way he's just like shaking and whatever. It's like he wanted to prove to people that he was like the best archaeologist or whatever.
Whip cracking for sound recording.
Good job, Johnny Ugrin.
Good job. And to top it all off, just to say it, and I said it during the recording, and I'll say it again now.
I got some nice consultants there for
very nice
all this stuff there.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. The rigging and the 3D animation, the cinematography, the lighting, with some exceptions.
Yep.
There were a couple of faux pas in the actual like staging of scenes that, like, if we
mostly in Sukhothai that we ran into.
Right, there were a couple of other points where you're lingering on this camera shot for too long. This angle isn't effective. I don't know why you're doing it this way. But for the most part, like, you would watch this and be like, the cinematography in this is amazing. Oh, right, it's a video game.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you, like, spliced a little bit of gameplay and then all of the cutscenes together,
yeah,
this would be a full Indiana Jones movie.
You could even do the fucking screen wipes from cutscene to cutscene.
Right.
Wait, Rare had a part in this? No.
I don't know.
Simply gone.
I mean, maybe Intel's here too.
Yeah. But yeah, like, Machine Games did Wolfenstein, the New Order, and Wolfenstein, the New Order, and the New Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
I did not enjoy New Colossus. I really enjoyed New Order. And then they come out and swinging with this shit, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's just like, yeah, okay.
And kind of in the same vein of Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Where, like, for a while, they didn't tell us who was making this game. It was just Bethesda is producing a game.
Right.
And so everyone was kind of like, Bethesda? You know? ZeniMax? They're...
Ooh, Arcane
It's like, yeah, they made Prey.
Yeah.
Like, Arcane, yeah, like, they made Prey and all of that, but it's like, I mean, you know...
Bethesda doesn't really do anything other than open world games. What are they fucking doing with an Indiana Jones game?
Right, but then it's like, you know, Machine Games was announced as the people behind this one, and everyone's like, oh, well, you know, they have a pedigree for killing Nazis.
It's true. So many Nazis. Special thanks to Aaron Carter. What? Probably not that.
What?
Special thanks to Aaron Carter.
Well, I see that, like...
I don't think it's that Aaron
like
Carter.
The singer from the 90s?
I don't think it's that Aaron Carter.
Probably not.
id Software So yeah, this...
I guess they let them use the engine.
Well, it's a they called it the motor engine, but they said it was built on IdTech, so this is IdTech 5? Maybe
right.
6. I don't know what version they're on. Doom 3 was IdTech 3. Doom 2016, I think, is IdTech 5, so I think that's the engine they're using. I think it was IdTech 5. Doesn't matter.
A lot of people made this game.
A lot of people made this game. But I mean, if this was a movie, there would have been just as many special effects people, right?
Oh, sure. No. Like, I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying, like, all of the people that made this came together and made, like, an excellent experience.
Yes.
Like, there's no part of me that regrets playing this whatsoever. Like, you know, I've had a blast all the way through this whole thing.
The only thing I regret is that this did not come out on the PS5 at the same time as the Xbox Series S.
Yeah, it's out on PS5 now. It came out on the 17th of April.
Yep, which is coincidentally when they patched in support for your DualSense.
Jesus Christ.
Those haptic controls.
Oh well.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's too early for me to say whether or not this is my favorite game of the year, but it's definitely up there.
It's pretty damn good.
I also don't have favorite games of the year. I enjoyed playing these games, so whatever. William Perry. Huh. I really hope that's not a typo.
Where?
I also really wish...
Oh, William, yeah.
I also really wish that... This is something that I want all developers to think about. No developers are going to watch this and think about anything that I'm saying right now. But...
Oh, sure.
Please, for the love of God, when you are doing credits, put a progress bar on it.
Yeah.
Please?
No, I don't disagree with that. And there's one quality of life thing in this game that they could have added that would have improved my experience.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a manual save button.
Ah, yes. I don't know why they didn't do that.
I don't know. If they added it in, I couldn't find it. So, either way, they made a mistake there.
Yeah. Alright, here comes the quality assurance. This is usually the last part.
There's a lot of them.
We want you to test everything. But sir, Sukhothai just came out and it ships in a month. Test everything you can.
Ugh. Yeah, there was some jank in Sukhothai, unfortunately.
There was that floor.
Oh, look, Dan Marino. He's now, instead of football, he's the PR manager.
There was that pool where our leg got stuck.
Yep.
And then we tried to dive down into it and we teleported back to the top. That was weird. I don't know what the fuck caused that.
That was weird.
There was the cutscene.
And there's whatever happened, the cutscene where we opened the door and
everything
it was
disappeared.
Just like, yeah, what's going on here?
We couldn't throw the spear into the mushroom without resetting this whole sequence.
Yep.
I mean, of all the things, it was, there was never a point where the game was unplayable, which, you know what, for a game this big, that's kind of impressive.
However, it has to be said, when it released, there was bugs that made it unplayable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Specifically in Sukhothai, there was like some game-breaking bugs that prevented you from finishing the game.
And that's why we don't do games when they come out.
But, to their credit, Machine Games patched those pretty darn quick.
Yeah, for anybody that's terribly curious as to why we don't play games the day that they come out for the most part, and why we space out the recording. First of all, I want to space out the recording because there's a whole bunch of other stuff to record anyway. Second, every time a game releases these days, there's bugs. And
I mean, it's kind of unfortunately the way it's going to be, because these games are enormous and there's no way you're going to catch everything.
Yeah. And that's fine. I don't mind that, but it also means your game is probably going to be out for a month before I play the damn thing.
Something like that, yeah.
I think the last game that I played when it first came out was XCOM 2. Which was 2016, so that should tell you something. Like, I think I picked up a game recently, and I still haven't actually played it. Let's see.
Yeah. Which game is that?
I'm looking it up. Hold on. Problem is, I sorted all my shit.
You fool.
Not that. Account details. Boop, 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 boop. Purchase history. No, it's been a while. Yeah, no, it's been too long. I can't say.
Oh, well. Been a hot second.
Yeah, but there are definitely games that I pick up and I'm like, this game looks awesome! And then I don't play them for like a month and a half. So...
I mean, that's a lot of games I get, too.
Mm-hmm.
I only have so many hours in the day.
So many days in the week, so many weeks in the month, so many months in the year. Like,
And so many years before I die.
If I was able to do YouTube as a 40-hour-a-week 9-to-5 job and make money from it, I still wouldn't record more often. You know?
Yeah.
I might record for longer when we do it. Like, be like, hey, we can start at 5 o'clock and go until 10, whatever. But
right.
I still would probably max out at 6 series at a time, because that's a lot.
Yeah. Here you go, Mr. Cat.
Oh my goodness. Credits. You've been going for 20 minutes. 25 minutes. Jesus.
There sure are a lot of them.
ZeniMax HR, I don't need to know about you.
You gotta put down every single employee, I guess.
No, you know why they do it, right?
So they don't get sued.
So they don't get forced to do it. Because that's why credits at the end of movies are so long, because unions force them to do it.
There's not like a... No, I'm not going to skip them. I never skip credits.
Never skip the credits. These people made the game.
They deserve... Even if you don't look at it, they deserve to have their name scroll across your screen.
Yes.
That is my opinion on it.
Although I will say, there is one game... So, being the world...
I would like the progress bar,
Yes.
though. That would be nice.
Being the worldly person that I am, I do watch a lot of YouTube. And I remember... I think I mentioned this before. I remember watching a Markiplier video where he got to the credits.
Yep.
And the credits were taking... And he's like, I want to watch the credits. But the credits were taking so long that he's like, I'm really hungry. I'm going to order some food for delivery.
Yeah.
And then the food was actually delivered while the credits were still going. And he's like, this is too long!
Because it was a Kickstarter, I believe, and there was like 5 million Kickstarter backers for it. And they had to list every single one.
Global security and safety. ZeniMax Global Facilities. I mean, at least the music is good. ZeniMax.
Chef assistants.
Dining room manager, sous chef, chef assistants. Okay, that's getting a little too into the weeds there.
At least the music's good.
Hey, I said that already. Stop.
I mean, it bears repeating, Dave.
It's true.
Plus, it's also very loud in my ears,
It's
so I sometimes
very
can't hear
loud.
you very well. Oh, ZeniMax Nintendo Entertainment System.
What is that? NES? Nordics. I guess. ZeniMax Benelux. That's a name. Microsoft Xbox Gaming Division. Are we just getting to this?
Matt Booty. Phil Spencer. Peter Giffen.
Peter? He probably gets that all the time. I feel bad now.
Probably. James Brown.
Swati Kamari. ESRB Ratings and Safety Lead. There's a name. Joe Georgie? That's an awesome name.
Oh god, is he a JoJo?
You know, we're gonna have to do the secret special ending next time. Like, holy shit. We go for 2.5 hours now.
We have been going a while. There isn't like a speed up button,
Also
is there?
include that. Please.
All credits should have a speed up button. Especially when you get down to the stuff where it's like, oh, here's all the people who programmed these tools 15 years ago.
Special thanks. Might be at the end. Boo Agency.
Boo Agency.
The Walt Disney Company!
They do own Indiana Jones!
Ah!
It'll be the entire Disney company.
Lucasfilm Story Group. You know what? If the story group, if Lucasfilm did actually have, like, input into the story and they helped them make it, like, more Indiana Jones,
Well, they certainly did a better job with this than they did with the recent Star Wars movies and TV shows.
Sure. Although I guess, what is it? The spy one.
Not Andor. There's one after that.
I guess season 2 is good.
Apparently.
But they also...
That's the thing with them, is that they're not consistently good. They make things that are good, then they get bad, and then they make good things again, then they get bad.
Yeah, like...
It's like season 1 of The Mandalorian was really good, and then the second season was like, okay,
it's pretty
and then the
okay.
third season was like...
I understand you're using this to launch 1,000 things, but I don't care. Just show me the baby! Yeah.
Show me the baby!
Yeah, I kind of lost interest in Mandalorian after a couple episodes in season 3. Which is a shame, because it's a really good show in the first season.
Oh man, speaking of Japan, you know what we gotta do when it comes out, right?
What?
Silent Hill. F.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be dragging Mal kicking and screaming along for that one.
Great. Because I'm gonna be the one to play it again.
Are you?
I don't know, maybe.
I could play it.
Yeah, but you're not scared of things.
No, but that's why it would make it worse for you two, where you're dragged along
We've already got a
behind me.
Hedra.
Yeah. You want to bring her in too?
She wouldn't find it scary at all.
No, but she'd find Mal's terror hilarious.
Everybody finds Mal's terror hilarious. Do you know who doesn't find Mal's terror hilarious? The answer is obvious. Stop putting too much thought into it.
Well, I thought Mal loved being scared.
No, Mal hates it. And that's what makes it so good.
Oh boy, sure a lot of localizers, audio QIs. There's the French cast.
Guillaume de Marchelier.
It's kind of a shame they don't tell you who did what, but I assume Hakeem Belkier did Dare Jones.
No, I think those are... Well, maybe. Italia.
They're not in alphabetical order.
Yeah,
so.
I was just about to say that. I think they're in alphabetical order by first name.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Then I have no clue who played Jones. There we go.
That means we're getting close to the end here.
Maybe. God, John Williams just did such an incredible job coming up with this theme.
And I think he didn't put that much effort into it, if I remember the story.
Well, I think I remember hearing the story that he had like 3 different ideas, and then he kind of like pieced them all together. It's like he took them to like Spielberg, and Spielberg's like, "We'll just put all of them in."
But yeah,
something like that.
Antonio Dominguez, Anuska,
Paloma Escola,
Roberto Cuenca Martinez,
and another Paloma Porquel or Porchel,
Nano Castro, Spanish Latam, Latam,
Latin America.
Yeah, because it's like
Latin American Spanish is different. Mexican Spanish is different from Spanish.
Yes. Just like Canadian French is different from France French. If you go to Quebec and say tabernacle, somebody will punch you. If you go to France, they'll just kind of look at you weird.
Portuguese Brazilian.
Wellington Silva.
Yeah, please put a progress bar on your credits, or like a little timer, so you know how long you got.
Mm-hmm. I'm willing to sit through your credits. I just need to know if I need snacks.
Or should I pause it and get up and go to the bathroom or whatever? There's all the Polish folk.
Anna Apostolakis.
Wojciech Zjodilekowicz.
Arabic? They translated into Arabic? Huh.
I guess so.
That's kind of cool.
They don't list the actors, but okay.
I don't think they necessarily had the actual voices in Arabic or Russian or Thai. They just have them translated. Songs.
Oh, here we go.
Composed by John Williams.
Now we know we're getting close to the end.
Songs used with permission. All rights reserved. Do not duplicate. Whoops. Don't make music songs based on this game. Flying Dutchman, Act 1 Prelude, Act 1 Scene 1.
Some more Verity. Some more Verity. Some more Verity.
This is all from the Vatican, right? I would assume.
I don't remember there being a lot of choral music in the Vatican.
Well, then where the hell was it?
I don't know.
Paintings! Public domain with creative... Did the music run out? The music ran out before the credits ran out, Tyler.
Jesus, dude. There's a lot of good paintings in there.
Cleveland Museum of Art.
They don't have the Sistine Chapel in there, do they?
I guess not. Unless it's...
There's the Met.
Is there a different name for the roof of the Sistine Chapel?
Well, I mean, it would have Michelangelo as the artist. Then again, it's not in an actual museum. It's still in the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, they're not licensing it from a museum. They're just...
Well, they also can't license it, because, I mean, it's public domain, so... Yeah, that music did run out.
Legal acknowledgements. DualShock and DualSense. Okay. Think we're done. Tyler. Nope, we're not done. Very special thanks to Harrison Ford, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas.
For making such a iconic series of movies.
I wonder if they had to actually sign off on this. Because Harrison Ford would have needed to sign off on his likeness.
He'd have to sign off on his likeness, absolutely. And I would assume that
okay.
George Lucas retained the rights to some of his stuff. So I'm gonna run in here and I'm gonna grab this crap. Gentlemen.
As you were.
Sir. Man, fuck off.
And that completes the set.
Yay!
What Jedi?
Alright. And next time on Character Select, one more short episode. Is that blocking you from going through the door?
No, it's just floating in midair.
That's weird.
There is one last page to read here.
Each stone appears to be carved from a different type of rock. For example, red jasper or dolomite. This same material can be found at each site to which the stone is connected. Based on this, it is reasonable to deduce that each stone is made from a material locally sourced from the location where the stone was later placed. It's unknown whether this affects their function or if it relates to their Adamic word. They will need to be examined by a geologist thoroughly after the first experiment is finished. Of particular note is the stone with the Allmaker, Ko Yitzir A'il symbol, which material I cannot place. It is reminiscent of material components I have seen from samples from expeditions to Antarctica. Circle with 17 slots has been drawn, with one of the slots carrying the note Antarctica. Raw blue sapphire, chert, citrine, smoky quartz, unknown. White marble, moonstone, obsidian, serpentine jade, red jasper, volcanic tuff, anorthosite, amazonite, granite, dolomite, diatomite, and novel material same as wheel. Interesting.
Stone is unique. Carved from rock types found in the Great Circle.
Alright.
I think that's everything.
Nope.
Except for the one thing that's behind the vault door.
Yes.
That is the last note, the last thing that we need to finish this game.
And we'll do that next time on Character Select, because we got puzzle shit to solve. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Tyler.
Dave.
I can stand to beat up Voss some more.
You got it.